What we have here is the M. Shab Vinci, which I think is taken from a Latin term, but this is the first. You might know M. Shop for what they do is they usually do permanent tattoo pens. So the very small ones, very small needles, and they use them just for eyebrows, things like that. Is meant for just fine detailed work, not tattoo stuff at all. Just well, permanent tattoo, permanent makeup. So not actual full tattoos. So this is a new foray for them. Jeez. So they're moving over, or at least they're attempting to move into the regular tattoo market. It looks like, because well, here's what the pen looks like. Here's what the terrible power supply looks like. So we'll skip over that really quick. Yeah, so there's certain what was it, power supplies that where you they have different modes. You click them so that you have it to where you can click it and it stays on, right? Let me just move where you can see it here. So where you click it, it stays on, stays off, or you can change the mode towards on, off, right? You have those two options. This one, no, it's only on, off, and that really bugs me. It's just, I mean, it has magnets on the bottom. I've seen another one, another brand that also had magnets on the bottom. We won't need to stick it to anything metallic. It works great, but like a table, something like that. But first, if you can get it with, so anyway, you can get it without the power supply. See if you can do that. Use a different power supply, or, well, let me show you here. So I'll move this out of the way here for a minute. Stop mid-rant. Set this to the side, and here's the main focus anyway. So this right here, about the size of a Sharpie. I mean, it's nice. It's nice and small. I'm used to been messing around with the I call them shovel handles. These things are way too big and just no. So I started seeing these smaller ones. I've been really happy with those. But yeah, so instead of taking the small needles they normally take, these take the actual new cartridges. Big cartridge fan. Coil machines are going to have dinosaurs. So, and it takes a regular RCA cable. Actually, do this first, right? We'll do the RCA demonstration. So I'll set up an actual normal power supply. So, let me show you how quiet it is. Okay, so here's what we're talking about with the other power supply. This one's nice because you have, right, so it has the mode right now where it's on, off, right? Click the little button, little light turns on, off. Love it. See? Anyway, so most of the noise you're hearing right now, that's actually from the needle. Let me turn this off for a sec. In fact, I'm just going to remove it from here entirely because I'll show the needle. Actually, I'll show it with the other power supply in. So what you want to get is you want to get this pen, right? And then they also have right here. This is why I recommend you get this at the same time. So see if you can get a kit with, if they have a kit with just this and this without the power supply, that's the one you want to get because these are cool. Power supplies are inexpensive, so you can get another brand that works fine. But yeah, check this out. So I'll just throw in a little commercial for the power supply too while I'm here. So right now it's on, so it goes from 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So hey, this thing goes all the way up to 11. And notice how it's going to start getting dark, light and dark here. This means it's showing how full the battery is, right? So it's so each one is a percentage. So it's 100% right now. I just took it out of the charger. Anyway, otherwise, when you change the speed, right, the voltage, 11. That's what it sounds like when it's at 11. We usually want to keep it at what, 8 normally. 8's a good one. But yeah, it's like holding just a large Sharpie. A little bit of weight on the end when you do it this way. Otherwise, if you use the cable, a lot less. What was it? leverage here, but still it's really quiet and easy to hold. That's the important thing, is it's easy to hold, way more than these old shovel handles, I call them, because broom handles are thinner than this. This is the size of a shovel handle, or width of a shovel handle. In fact, let me measure it. So the area where you're going to be holding it is right here. So you're going to be holding it right about, I mean, you're going to put the grip on, of course, like you have to, but let's see. So it's about 19. Wow. See, the other ones are normally about, what is it, 30? Yeah, this is much smaller than what you normally will be doing. You'll be holding it right about here, which would be about 21, I think, generally. But yeah, that's nice. Easy fits in there. You're still gonna put grip on there, and of course you change the depth, of course, just by turning right here. Change the depth of the needle. It's so much easier to do that than the coil machines. Holy cow, coil machines are insane. So I'm sorry, you got to get rid of those coil machines. Go for the pens, and so this is a really good one. I would recommend using this one, or there's two other ones that I like too. But this one is just like holding a Sharpie. Is their new, because they're focused on, or they've been focused for years on the small ones, just doing for regular permanent makeup. So you may not have heard of M Shop before if you're into tattoo stuff. If you're into salon stuff, then you've heard of them, and they use these different types of needles here, which you'll need to learn about, because you don't want to cross them. You don't want to have a tattoo artist doing your eyebrows. You don't want because they'll do it permanent. And if you do have an esthetician, salon person take care of your tattoo, it's going to fade in about a year and a half. That's just the way they're trained. So anyway, so back to the tattoo artist people. Yeah, so definitely I recommend this setup here if you can. It's nice. It's just real easy to hold. I'm not quite sure how long the batteries goes. I haven't run it down to the end. It says in the description, but I haven't actually tested the time that it would take. So, but definitely, I hope this helps. If you're looking at it, I recommend this and this definitely. Let's see if we can get it without the power supply. Otherwise, get these two or get a separate power supply. And I mean, well, of course, if you have a tattoo gun anyway, tattoo machines. Sorry, anyway, if you have tattoo machines anyway, you probably got a nice pedal, so wouldn't worry about that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, two thumbs up. Big fan. Thanks.